Welcome back to Forgotten Working Class Podcast. I am Tiffany.
I'm John.
Today we have with us a very special guest, as seen on SBSK, all over YouTube, and many different interviews. Thank you for being here, friend.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure to speak with you. So, because your name is pronounced differently than it's spelled, I would like, if you don't mind, to go ahead and tell us your name.
So, hello everybody. My name is Said.
Said.
But but it's spelled with a Z, but it's pronounced with an S.
Yes. Well, thank you for telling us and all of our viewers the proper way to say your name. How old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20. Where are you calling from?
I got in from Texas, a city called Galveston, and but I'm originally from Mexico.
Yes, from Mexico. Very nice. Do you like living in Texas?
It's alright. It gets hot in the summer, but you
Yeah,
know.
it's very hot living in Florida too.
Yep.
So, with all of your interviews and as seen on SBSK, it is such an honor for us to have you here with us today. Do you want to start and tell us what happened to you?
Sure. So, you want me to start from the beginning, or from from where you want me to start?
Wherever you want.
Wherever you're comfortable.
Okay. So this happened when I was in Mexico. I was 2.5 years old. Um, it was just like any day. My mother was going to drink coffee with my grandma, and she came back from her job. Um, we were sorry. I was falling asleep in her arms, so my grandma told her, to go put me into bed, so I could rest. Now we live up the hill. Like sometimes you have to climb to you have to climb a hill to get to a house.
Yep.
Like if you live in the countryside, you understand what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, my mother did so, and my brothers were there. They were young back then, so she told them, "Take care of your little brother." She said, and they both said, "Okay." Uh, they were doing their homework, and they had the TV on. That's the only thing we had. I mean, we had radios, but it was indigenous community, so we did not have you know, uh, like in the city have.
Yeah.
So she went out, and she says that she had not started to drink her coffee when she heard screaming. Your son is, no, your house is burning, your house is burning. And my mom, she said that she got so scared, so afraid. And so, because she thought my children, you know, my children are there. So she went as quick as possible. Now, she did not know where my brothers were because my brothers went out, but she did not know that. You know, I was the only one who was inside. Um, I got 80% burn of my body. Uh, let's see. I'm trying to remember what my mom told me, so just bear with me.
That's okay. So you're
uh,
80% burned.
Yes, so 80% of my body was burned, and the doctors thought that I wasn't gonna be able to live because of the damage. They said that I'll not be able to talk, I'll not be able to eat. That my mom had to feed me through a tube. I don't know what you call it in English. IV, I think it's called.
Yeah, or a feeding tube.
Yep.
Yeah. So for a few years, my mom says that she had to feed me that way through a feeding tube and drink. And she says that I couldn't talk. I mean, I could talk, but my voice will not be like right now. It'll sound through a tube. And then she said that it was hard because she had to stay up all day and all night to get the phlegm out.
Yeah. How many
So
surgeries have you had?
I actually don't know, but I've been having a lot. That's all I can say. I have not
Yeah,
counted them.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You are one of the strongest people we know, and it's such an honor to have you here with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, you are also legally blind. I
Yeah.
saw that you and your community and people from all over the world were donating to you. You guys raised over, I believe, $300,000 for a potential eye surgery. What's going on with that?
So there is no plans for eye surgery for now because you have to understand that it's not just they poke a hole and then he could be able to see. There's a lot of procedures for that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what people don't understand, and they insist. They're like, "Well, when are you gonna do your eye surgery? When are you gonna do your eye surgery?" Bro, like it's not like that. It, there's so many things that have to happen before, and I had to prepare myself mentally too because it's gonna be a lot of pain. And it's
Yeah.
easy for people to say that, yeah, you can do surgery and with the money and stuff, but they don't feel the pain. It's like
Exactly.
I feel it. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Psyching yourself up and getting yourself prepared mentally. That's a big challenge.
it is, and that's what people don't get. That it's easy for them to just make suggestions without thinking.
Yeah. It becomes
It's
hurtful because you're the one who has to experience the pain and you know, you
to yeah to prepare mentally. I mean, you really can't even prepare for it. You have to just keep telling yourself in your head that this is what I'm going to do, and you kind of have to convince yourself to do it. And then after the surgery, yeah, you have to deal with all the pain and the recovery, and it's exhausting physically and mentally because even after you've psyched yourself up, you mentally you're still really upset after the surgery because now you're dealing with all the pain that comes with it. It's hard.
Yeah, it is. And my mom has been through it. She's like, well, it's easy for them to say because they don't take care of you. I had to take care of you, she says. And, you know, it's also hard for me because she says, it's also hard for me because I had to be the one who handles all your anger.
I
Yeah.
can relate to that. I can relate. Yep.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. I can't imagine, how your mom feels and what you guys have been through, but I know with John and our own experience, he's had 30 surgeries. He needs so many more. We do become a punching bag for your pain and your sadness and your anger. So I get where your mom's coming from, but ultimately, you guys are the ones who deserve to feel however you feel because it's not fair that this happened to you guys. So you absolutely take your time. Don't let anybody pressure you. It's when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I tell her. Like, they make suggestions, but I like, mm, I need to go my own pace, And even if it doesn't happen, like even if I don't get the eye surgery and stuff, you know, sometimes I think like, well, what's the point? See, here's what I think. Sometimes when you have vision, you care about the look, Now, I'm not saying everyone does. I'm saying like that's how mostly it is. But I feel like when you don't have vision, you can see with the heart. What did you see with your eyes? If that makes sense.
I love that. And that is so true because we can tell you, we can see, and although what we see outside is beautiful, not every person has a beautiful heart. And there are mean people out here, as you both know, I'm sure. But seeing, like you said, it comes from what's in the heart. And you can read people better that way, and you can sense people better that way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I can tell because an experience I had. There's people that complain that there's some people that are bossy here, but then I speak to them and I told them those bossy people are
You're
nice to
breaking
me
up.
actually. They're like, well, you're lucky. I like, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we're losing you. You're frozen. Are you there? You're frozen. There you are. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Turn on the audio so we can hear you. Can you hear me? He's still on. Technology has come such a long way. Like, he's blind and he's able to jump on a recording and
Oh, it's incredible.
share the audio and visual.
Incredible.
Are you there, my friend? As you guys see, we'll have reception service issues with multiple callers calling from all over the world. He's in Texas, we're in Florida, so we'll see if he logs back on. Are you there, friend? We'll see if we can
get him back.
I wonder if he can log back on through here, same link.
I don't know.
So incredible though, right? I mean,
Yeah, I just like how the fact that he said the doctors told his mom that he probably wouldn't talk right again. And I mean, as you guys can hear, he can talk pretty well. I mean, he's able to pronounce everything very well without moving his mouth.
and we've been sending each other text messages and voice recordings. So he is truly amazing. 20 years old. We'll see if we can get him back. Here he comes.
Hello.
You there, my friend? Can you hear me? Make sure your audio is turned on. Can you hear me? We can't hear you. We can see you. We can't hear you.
His mic's on.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. You there?
Zaid, can you hear us? Oh, we lost him again.
It's an hour behind in Texas also. So today it's 11 o'clock here and it's only 10 a.m. there. So it's bright and early for him also. You guys, if we can get him on, you're going to hear some amazing things that have happened for him. At least I think it's amazing. So heartwarming. You can see him all over the internet, pictures of him as he's grown up. So many interviews have been done with him. He's just all about sharing his story and what happened to him. And shout out to his mom. I mean, you're truly incredible. Truly incredible. I cannot imagine what you've been through with your son, and just such an inspiring story. We'll see if we can get him back. He's still trying. Let me see if I can call him. Should we put it here?
Yeah, if we can get him to call in, we can still hear him.
Said he clicked the link and no one was there. Let's see. Bear with us, guys. We're going to send him a different link. Bear with us. If not, we will get him
On the
hopefully
phone.
to talk over the phone. He was very excited to do this.
Oh,
All right, he is back. Let's see if it works. Hi, my friend. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No.
We can hear you. Can you hear me? All right, let's try and get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, friend. It's Tiffany and John.
Hi, I tried to enter, but I don't know for some reason, like, you know.
That's okay. Do you want to finish it out this way?
Sure, if you don't mind.
Okay. So,
I'm sorry. It was, I don't know what happened. It just cut off, and then, like, oh, man.
no, that's okay. We're just so happy to be speaking with you and making a new friend with you.
Okay. Yeah, so one second. I'm sorry.
Okay. Take your time.
So, do we start or?
Yeah, we're still on. We're still recording.
Sorry for that.
Oh, you're all right.
That's okay. So I wanted to talk about you being a police officer for a day. Tell us about that.
Okay, so this happens because of patients, those are patients, they kind of, you may say, do they have something to do with it? Well, not really, but kind of, because if it wasn't for the interview, the my friend named Zaid Garcia would not, you know, would not have find me, and he heard the story, and then he reached out to me and said, "Hey, I make dreams come true." Now, when you hear something like that, it's like, well, you know, you question yourself: is it true or
Yeah.
not? So I felt you can let some person. So I said to them, okay. He said, tell me what one of your dreams. And I told him, one of my dreams is to be a police officer. So he said, okay. So then he reached out to the police department in Houston, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And he said, he made it happen, let's just say.
That's awesome.
That's so amazing. And they gave you an award. What did they give you?
They give you a lot of stuff. They give me yes an award. That says actually I don't remember. I had to look at it again. Because they give me a backpack with a lot of material, and it's in my closet somewhere.
Well, I love that that was able to happen for you. That must have been an amazing day.
Yeah, it really was because I wanted, to feel like kind of like protect people, based on my experience.
You look pretty good in that uniform.
Yes, you looked awesome. So, is a police officer what you would want to be?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That is amazing. So amazing. So, what are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do?
So I like to sing. I like to write poems. I like to write stories, and I like to make audio movies. Like not visual, but like kind of like audio stuff. And I like to. I also like to learn other languages.
Wow, what
That's
languages
awesome.
do you know?
So I know. Well, English is my second language. I want to. I took French last year, but I was like, it's hard. So, and I took Chinese.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's tough, but I think every language is hard, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, especially that English is not your first language. You're Spanish, you're Mexican, right?
Hey, hold on, guys.
Okay.
Okay. And then sorry, that was I'm here in school, and sometimes do that kind of stuff.
That's
why I
okay.
said
And you go to school for the blind, correct?
no, I used to. Not anymore. Here's the reason why. So it all started because of the pandemic.
Okay.
I was like, we have to do online stuff. I'm sure you know what that meant. Because pretty much everyone was doing online stuff, you know. So they asked me if I wanted to go back to my senior year. I said no because I wanted to make friends here in Galveston, in my hometown, you know. And the reason I did not want to go back to Austin to Blanford is because I would go home during the week and I came back in the weekend. So I could go home. And then my mom worked all, you know, every day. So she had less time to spend time with me. Also, I didn't have any friends. So I was kind of isolated, you know? So
Yeah.
my VI teacher thought, well, how did you get to know his community if you don't believe in that?
Uh-oh.
It's only crazy.
Well, that's good. So did you graduate high school?
Yes, in a public school.
Very nice.
It's awesome.
Have you started college?
Now, there is program in my school, and they say like after I graduate, if I decide to come back or not, and I decide to come back so I can keep making more friends. Also speaking, it has to also do with personal problems, like you know things that you think when you know, if that makes sense, depression,
Yeah.
suicidal thoughts sometimes. Yeah, it has to do with more of that.
Well, we're glad that you have so many friends now and you're home and you're with people who love you and care about you. You've made 2 new friends right here.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't have any friends in here. I mean, there's some friends that are like good friends, but you know, when I mean friends, I like to go like for example, I could go out with, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, like we can hang out, you know, stuff like that. Because I never experienced that in my childhood, if that makes sense. I mean, a little bit, but not too much, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think that's one of the problems of the school these days that they see you different, so they think that you cannot do some kind of stuff with them.
and that's sad. And we encourage, our children. We have 2 children. One is 13 and one is 5. And ever since John got hurt, we encourage them, be nice to everyone. We can be friends with everyone, regardless of what they can do, can't do, look like, don't look like. Everyone, we're all brothers and sisters. We all need to be kind to each other. And it's really opened their eyes, and we're, in a sense, grateful because we're part of this new community and we're making new friends, and our children are loving so many more people. And it's amazing to be part of this community now. And I hope and I'll pray for people, to come and be your friend.
Well, thank you. And, you know, it's hard to say, but it's a reality that you don't know what you're missing out until that thing happens. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like people don't know unless they experience it.
And that's the truth. People really don't know unless they experience it. And that's why we're here to share everybody's stories, is to give people perspective. Like, hey, this is really our friend in Texas now, He's gone through this and he's no different than me or you, And we've made so many friends just through starting this podcast. And if we ever come to Texas, we are absolutely taking you out for fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool.
We have family in
We'll
Texas.
go do whatever you want.
So hopefully we'll be able to get out there soon.
Yeah, it's not that far from us, so.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure talking with you.
Well, it was a place to school, and let's just recent questions. Maybe I made some because of the call, but whatever you want to answer, I can. If I answer the questions, then cool. But just let me know if I made some.
No, you did amazing. I mean, we understand.
Well, that, and we could also have you back on the podcast again when you ever have better reception or whatever, or whenever you're feeling up to it. We can always do another one, another episode, because people are definitely going to want to. They're going to have questions. They're going to want to know who you are. So.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. If you type that is the bird survivor, it should come up.
Zaid Burn Survivor on YouTube. That'll bring you to his YouTube.
No, that is the bird survivor.
Zaid
the
Burn Survivor on YouTube. Okay, and also you have your TikTok.
Yeah. So I try to keep it.
All right. Well, it was a. What's that?
Okay, and one more thing I'll say though is that it's one of my school don't get so they don't know. Some of them, like none of them know that I'm actually taking attention to something until they come. It's funny because they're like, "Hey, I didn't know you were saying it," and then they're like, "How many? Since when you do TikTok and stuff?" And I'm like, "That's a good question. I don't even know."
Yes, you are famous on TikTok. We definitely have a superstar on the podcast today.
Yeah, especially when you're on TikTok eating Takis.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are amazing.
Well, thank you, and I think what happened, I mean, the program just let me know when y'all want me. I can, set like, like a table, everybody can, and
Absolutely.
Yes, we would love to have you again.
And you call and text me anytime you want. John and I are your new friends forever.
Yep.
We are so grateful to have met you.
well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And, your, in the future episode, hopefully.
Yes. I hope you have an amazing day.
I hope you guys have a good day too. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
my
for coming.
friend.